Alrighty, now we will probably do the nut and bolt. I think it's relatively easy, so we'll also include the animations which comes with the nut and bolt. So to start with it, we'll go with the front plane. We will first create a sketch on the front plane. We will do a circle of diameter around 12 mm, let's say, and we will then extrude this for about 76 mm as a new body, which will create the shaft. We'll select the same surface again. We'll create another sketch, and what we will do this time is we will go to a polygon. We will do a circumcised pentagon, and we will do 10. We'll do about 10 mm, right? We'll do 10 mm, and we click on OK. I also want to constrain this, so we select this. Oops. So we select this point, we select this point, and we'll just do like a horizontal vertical that constrains this pentagon. Now I also want to define a center circle again, to this much. Yeah. And we select finish sketch. What we'll do after this is we select the entire circle, select this entire sketch, and you see there's the lock button, which means it's constrained properly and it's properly defined. But we'll select the entire sketch and we'll extrude it out. We shall extrude the entire sketch, yes, which includes all this, all this, all this, this and this. We will extrude that by how much? By 7.8. And then I'll do a new body because we want a new body, and I click on OK. And we will do the same for the hexagon which was previously there. First we will hide the body 2. Oops. Open the sketch again. You have the hexagon. We want to extrude the hexagon again, so we extrude that for 7.8 as a new body, and voila. And now we have two of these bodies. We have three bodies actually. This is going to be our head, and we have obviously the shaft. So what we will do now is we'll select this, and we'll select body 3 and that, right? We'll select both of them, and we will go to the combine option and we will do intersect, and we won't keep the tools. We'll just do intersect, and I think we'll just try doing it the other way around. Maybe first select this target body, and then we select this. We'll try intersecting. We'll see how that works. The other way around, then we'll have to combine body 2 with body 3, and we intersect. We don't keep tools, and we do that. So that basically gives us the head of the sketch, right? And we also want we'll extrude this part out as well, 7.8, and we will join that, and OK. So it's the other way around. It's minus 7.8, right? There you go. So that basically creates the head of our screw, right? And once we have the head of the screw, we now have to create the nut. So what we'll do for the nut is we'll first offset the plane in construct, and what we'll do is we'll select the front plane again. We'll first hide the nut. the bold face, and then we'll select this, and we will offset this somewhere here. We'll just randomly place it somewhere. It doesn't have to be accurate. And then you select OK. And what we'll do after that is we'll then create a sketch, and we will define two circles. We'll first define a circle of 10 mm diameter, and then we'll define another circle of about 20 mm in diameter. So we'll do that, and we'll do finish sketch. You'll see there's something over here, and what we'll do with it is we will then extrude this for about, and as you guessed, we'll do about 7.8 again, and we will do new body, and we will do OK. I also want to sort of work with the nomenclature because we already have a lot of parts. We will call this the head, and we will call this as the nut. This is the shaft, right? And this is the nut. So what we have to do now is in the inspect, we will try to first figure out the sections. We'll do the section analysis. We will have the shaft and select this plane and do OK, and we select the shaft as well. Now what you see here is, now first of all, I think we will do the threading before we continue doing the inner threadings here. We will first hide the analysis. We will do the threading for the shaft. Under create, there's a threading option. It automatically threads for 12. We will set the pitch for around 1.5 instead, and we will model it. We won't do the full length. I think I will do about I don't know, we'll do about 23 maybe we'll do about 30, and then I click on OK. And what we will do is the nut, we will try moving the nut slightly there, and now we will go with the section analysis again, and you notice that the nut, oops, yeah, you notice that the nut is basically overlapping with the threading. What we want to do now is we want to select the nut. We'll combine, and for the tool body we select the shaft, and what we want to do is we want to cut, and we select the OK button. Now this basically creates the inner threading for that nut, if you can make sense out of it. And what we'll do with it is, obviously we'll first try turning off the analysis. We'll turn on the, oops. Now when you're doing the combine and you've selected obviously the nut, and for this you've selected the shaft, make sure to also include the components, keep tools button, and then do it so this is preserved. Otherwise the shaft just goes away, but now the shaft is still there. Turn off the analysis, and now you have everything almost ready, but now you also have to make this hexagonal. So I forgot to do that in the previous step. We can click on the sketch again, and what we can try doing is we can try adding another polygon maybe. Or what we can do instead is we can use that same construction plane, and we can add a polygon, this time an inscribed polygon, for it about, again, it's 20, so about 10 I guess, probably 10. And we will select finish sketch, and then we will try, we'll also have to move this by a little bit because yes, no, we'll first try extruding it. We will do like a proper 7.8 minus 7.8, and we will do a new body, select OK, and then we will displace this new body. We will we will align this new body with the with the previous one. There's an align option here. Align it with that. Yes. Oops, that did not go well. We will do that. Modify align. There, and you click on OK. Now we will select this and our nut, and we will go to the combine option again, and we will intersect this time, and we will do OK. Oops. Select the nut and the body, the combine tools, intersect. We don't want to keep the tools, and just OK. So that creates the bolt thread. Now we have the bolt, and if you click on the analysis, it still has all the threading. So we'll turn off the analysis. We have made the nut and the bolt, and now we should try adding the animations to it, right? How are we going to do the animations? For the animations, we'll first try taking this, and we'll call this as nut again, yeah, and we will displace this. We'll just put it outside somewhere here and click on OK. And now we'll try defining joints. In assembly, click on the joint option. Oh yeah, before you do joints, by the way, you will have to make them into components, right? You have the head, and then you have the shaft. So we can try combining both the head and the shaft as one key component. Combine them. We can do combine. We don't need to keep the tools, and we do that. And this whole thing, we can call this the bolt. And what we will do now is, we will right click on this and select the create component from bodies, and we'll do the same thing for nut. So now we have the bolt component and we have the nut component. We then go to the assembly, the joint. We first select this point here. We do control, select this, and then we select this point here. So once we're done with that, we will also make sure to set this as cylindrical, and we will set the limits now for sliding. I will set the minimum over there, and the maximum will be slightly inside, somewhere over there, yeah. And then we tried previewing how that works. So I think I'm satisfied with how that looks. So we will probably do OK, and then we'll see how that works. Over here in relationships, you can see joins. Click on that and click on the animate joint option, and you see that it's being properly animated. I think everything about it is all right. So we will let that be. We will cancel, and what we will do now is we will, so we've added the animation. We will try to give me a second. All right, so we will now try to place this on the ground. We'll try to fix the position of the nut, of the bolt, sorry. So we go with the bolt, and what we will do is we will ground it. Where's the ground option? It has to be somewhere around here. Okay, it's already grounded, so that's a good thing. So I think that's about it. So you ground this, and then you already created the animation. We can turn off all the construction planes, all the sketch planes, and then you can just simulate the animations now. you can right click on this and just animate that, and you see everything is working properly. You can also add the appearances. I'm not going to do that since the video is already long. But I think that's about it for nut and bolt. That is how you both create nut and bolt, and you also add the animation, and this is for a hex nut. So this is how you follow and make a hex nut with the animations, right? So next we will now be doing the threaded pipe after this. So